Either OG versus Alliance battling it out in this best of three.
He did go the boot so he can run away from the Juggernaut early on. And if there was some lane swapping shenanigans, then the Abaddon would easily be able to meet up with that hero. While the pull's happening, Nico Baby getting chased down here. Both No-Tail and Saxa. Wait, FNG?
Comes
I
out.
don't think you want this, FNG.
We'll see. There's a spin available, and it gets interrupted by
nice.
the Nico Baby. There we go. There's your first blood finally coming out, and FNG will grab that one for the Grimstroke.
Very interesting indeed. How is this bottom looking? I think he's
Well,
going back to base.
Hanskin's nearly dead. Can they finish the job? They can. They get him with the Remnant. S4 TP's in, but it's a little bit too late.
Quite interesting as well, just to play with Seb.
Yeah, roll yourself in, see if you can result in something, but meanwhile down
There
at
it
bottom,
is.
there come the cogs onto Socks here, as mid one, taking a bit of damage from S4, so forced to pop out the Dissemblate to get himself back. Over mid, some more action happening, but it looks like it's going to be Hanskin going down in the bottom lane. One more right click will be required, and they won't connect with it. Hanskin's going to be fine. And Socks in mid one left below HP, but Seb actually TP's into this one. He really wants to finish the job here, but the cogs come through. Brave cogs! Oh my god, it doesn't get him! The bound to strike, it's not enough. Meanwhile, the top lane No-Tail goes down, but mid one is still trying to chase down Hanskin. That's just not going to reach him. Oh, so close, but the Resonant Pulse isn't quite there, and now in comes the tree into the blocks of that. The right clicks are enough. Seb jumps in, gets a kill into Hanskin at last. Took some time, but they finally bring him down here.
Yeah, he's okay TPing down here because Saxa did TP mid. He missed the
On the upper top, but there's a creep wave nearby. Nico Baby does actually get a bounce back to No-Tail, but I think this might be No-Tail's final few words as Nico Baby sticks on him like a rat through the trees. Not dead yet. No bottle charges remaining though, and he's going to get killed off.
Since the siege creeps have arrived, they're actually going all mid at the moment. This is something we see a lot from OG. They love playing on the mid lane with a 10-minute catapult. But bottom though, Seb, he's getting gone
could be in some trouble. Linkswell is going to come off here. S4 just smacking away at him, but there's TPs coming in from the sports from OG and No-Tail as well, turning up to this one as they look around onto FNG. Meanwhile, mid one dies on the side, but they're going for this fight right now, dishing out the damage onto S4, trying to bring him down, but he's not dead yet. He's still dead through this as he does finally die. Meanwhile, Nico Baby, he has got an Omni Slash, but there's so many heroes on top of him. Gonna throw it down, but they'll just gather up. They'll share the damage. They are happy to do so. Inkswell comes down, hook shot across as well. Nico Baby is not dead yet. He's going to be able to turn around onto Seb. Oh, he doesn't get off the bound to strike, and down they go, one after the other. Seb, No-Tail, and Saxa all put down.
OG have all their items, and they're willing to commit very heavily into this next engagement.
Bit of hesitation on the initiation onto the Grimstroke here, but they do now throw out their spells. Do they have enough to cook him up, though? Grimstroke still surviving for the time being, and he's able to get off that ultimate, and they actually just turn it around onto Socks. Meanwhile, the back, they have to pop the ultimate here. Hanskin's going to be the new target. Can they finish the job, though? Hook shot across, but he is going to die. It's going to be a trade for the time being. Meanwhile, mid one up to the high ground, but there's the ultimate being cast by Limp to try and get himself and S4 out of there. Meanwhile, FNG's a little bit left behind, but he's just going to sink away on the sidelines. Nico Baby, I think he tried to join that taxi, but he's got the spin, and there's nothing to stop that going off, so he's just going to straight up run himself away.
Is this it? They're pinging out Roshan a little bit. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, still the heroes enable it. Wow, this guy's just going in on the front lines here, and that's because Seb's ready to back him up. Pop down that ulti, wants to get the kill into FNG. Mid one's going to help out as well, and they will be able to kill off FNG, but me on the front lines, Saxa does die as well. Mid one, though, still going in deep, but Nico Baby is here. He's got that Manta to get rid of that silence, and Limp, well, he's going to cancel that ulti. They want to try and get this kill, and they might well just get it. Void Spirit, he pops it, Seven Lake trying to get himself away after step. It's not there in time. Nico Baby gets a kill. Meanwhile, on the side, Sock's just getting checked out by Limp. Ooh, Bound Strike onto 3. Not too bad. Seb going to bring down Limp. Meanwhile, Hanskin just trying to run away on the side here. Alliance backing themselves up. But Zeb, he is hungry. He is chasing, but they will not be finding right now. Alliance, they will cut their losses. Saxa just wants to run himself away from these Alliance heroes. Yeah, it's not the smoke potential, but FNG, he's coming in around the back. Oh, Hanskin's just going in. Oh, the 3-man cogs. That's pretty damn good. With the fast on top of them as well. They're melting inside that oven as it gets switched on and burnt down. 3 heroes dead on the side of OG straight away. No-Tail going to join his comrades in the grave. What was that fight? It was over before it started.
Okay. They're going to go to the top bounty possibly to try and cut off OG.
Oh, I think Seb. No, he only popped the one smoke, actually. Only popped limbs. FNG's now popped as well. No tell. He's in the tree lines, but the hookshot comes through. He actually blocks it. They were trying to go for Seb, but he blocks the hookshot onto him. But the Omni Slash is coming through onto Seb. He's taken out. Their biggest hero is in the grave already. He does have a buyback. Should he want to use it? I don't think he will. Meanwhile, in the middle of the fight, a lot of heroes taking damage. Hanskin as well. Jumped on by Saxa. Saxa trying to finish the goal, but meanwhile, Nico Baby is going to town onto No-Tail, trying to finish the job. The fight is split firmly in 3 right now, as No-Tail does go down to Nico Baby. The Omni Slash, the Juggernaut brings him down. Mid one drops as well. Hanskin finally finished off by Saxa, and now he needs to get himself up, but he is able to do exactly that. Rolls himself up to the high ground. Meanwhile, Nico Baby's waiting for him. What's this guy doing here? He's under the tier 4s. Nico Baby, there's no stopping this dude. He's next to the Ancient, taking down Sox. He wants them all. He wants the ultra kill, and he's gonna get him. Down goes Jakiro. 5 heroes down the side of OG. Alliance with the deep dive, but they come up with the goods.
It was. I mean, they just feel so confident with this Aegis right now. Nico Baby, that's the power that Aegis gives you.
Nico Baby's actually going to try and cut them off here. This might get ugly pretty quickly here. Let's see. Who's the target? It's going to be Monkey King,
no,
of course. Still no BKB on this man, and look at him just absolutely melt. Shredded by the blender. That is Nico Baby, and now they're looking for more. Mid one's going to be the next target. He's running himself up to the high ground. Does get himself away. Nico Baby still chasing for more, though. He's looking for a juicy dragon to bring down once again. If he connects with that Scuddy, I think it might be it for Sox. And yeah, there's the slow, there's the spin, there's the damage, and down goes Jakiro. Meanwhile, on the sidelines of the fight, they've got themselves a cheeky little grab. Once again, Hanskin getting across to the creeps, but the double Atos being very annoying, holding back the Void Spirit, holding back the Air Spirit. The Spirit Brothers tied together and possibly brought down together. Down goes Saxa. They're looking towards mid one as well. Mid one, he's up to the high ground, but cut off by Nico Baby again here, who spends to be spending more time in the enemy base than he has his own in this game.
Maybe complete their next item. I think he's like
goal behind Hanskin, goes deep onto Soxa as he tries to go for the D-ward here. Soxa desperately trying to get up a spell, but he cannot do anything. He's going to get destroyed by the battery assault. No-Tail has to take that root off himself with the Aphotic Shield. Meanwhile, Seb TP's in just to slow down the Jug, but Jug, look at him go. Omni Slash comes down. He got popped the borrowed time, but it's rounding mostly onto Seb. Seb's still alive for the time being, but I've got a feeling it won't be for much longer. The Manta takes off the damage, and down they go. Seb and No-Tail both cut down. Nico Baby once again, he fears nothing. No man, no tower, nothing at all. He feels immortal this game. And now Saxa in the back lines. He's trying to roll himself away, but unfortunately, you can't roll yourself away from this. Another hero dead, and this should be it. The final lane of barracks now being besieged by the side of Alliance.
Before, like, they absolutely know it's over.
True.
Right? It's just one side of racks. They feel like they always have this opportunity to be able to come back.
Tis but a
Or
flesh
at least
wound.
fight their way back into this game.
Oh no, Silence is coming. Oh, he actually calls it. He's like, hey, you know what? There's a point where I'm kind of like, this one's a bit over. As we get into game number 2 of OG versus Alliance here.
But if the Jakiro gets pulled off and the Void has some healing salves coming out from the Jakiro here, like he does, this Void is it's just going to be a 50-50 lane. What am I talking about?
Bottom lane, bit of action coming on as Seb's getting jumped on by Nico Baby to start this one off, and then we'll be able to bring him down. Nico Baby has the damage.
You really want to guarantee the kill if you're going to make a rotation with the mid.
I can see why No-Tail put all these clarities here. He's just saying super far back. Meanwhile, Sox is down, FNG down as well. Elsewhere on the map, the Chronosphere gets dropped onto the Bloodseeker, and it is doing nothing. It is doing absolutely nothing. The follow-up damage, non-existent. The damage full stop is non-existent. Nice dodge on the silence there, but is it going to be enough? Don't think
Saxa has a rolling.
Yeah, he knows it. Oh, they managed actually to catch him out with the rock there. Saxa gets himself a double kill up in the top lane. He can't really drop his combo onto the Void Spirit, which seems to have been the biggest problem in this mid lane.
Uh-oh, mid one. What's going on here?
He's ruptured, Thievin. That's what's going on here. Sox is going to try and come and help him out, and there's a TP coming out from No-Tail as well. The mid laner has arrived, and the CM, she's going to be the target right now, and they do get her down. But in comes a Void Spirit as well. The other mid laner is here. Who's tougher? I think it might be Lim. Mid one's still trying to fight up into this. Meanwhile, the Jakiro, he's been left behind by his team a little bit. He is going to drop. No-Tail still trying to drop the nukes from the sidelines here, but the fireball comes in from Hanskin. Meanwhile, in comes Saxa. They're looking for the violence here, but they can't actually connect with anybody, so it looks like, well, S4 just running into their faces. Mid one with a brand new Morbid Mask wants to, Mask of Madness wants to try and bring this guy down, and they will get the nuke, but Hanskin gets a return kill onto No-Tail. Mid one pops that Mask of Madness, try and bring down Hanskin, can't connect with him.
Tower middle.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Catapult online. Nico Baby so farmed.
Although there's a lot of damage being nuked into the Void Spirit to start off with. He's down to about half HP to start off this fight. And the Magnetizer's coming through onto him as well. In comes a Chrono Spear. Do they have the damage to finish with the Void Spirit? You bet they do. But Rubik, he's stolen the Chrono from the side. Meanwhile, Nico Baby jumping back in. Wants to try and bring down mid one. Mid one does have the Time Warp to get rid of the damage from that waveform. But a roll forward from Saxa does connect. And now Handskin with the Chrono of his own. But he's actually caught his Morphling inside of it. Whoopsie. Mid one's like, hey, there's some 5 Chrono too. Unfortunately, no one is really doing any of damage into it. Now the Faceless Void just gets nuked down by Nico Baby. Nico Baby looking for his next target. He's going to drop that ultimate onto himself. And Nico Baby is unable to really follow up with any damage here. So show some respect.
I can't even blame him. Jakiro is just a really hard hero to play.
Especially, you know, Morphling just TP's into this one. Do they have the damage to bring it down? They do! They have the nukes! Nicely done, OG. Saxa and No-Tail punish, but now the punishment's coming back the other way. You slap my bottom, I'll slap yours. No-Tail maybe in some trouble here, purges himself off, but unfortunately with that Symbiote coming on down, they will bring down No-Tail. Saxa's still waiting though. Him and Sox think they're making something happen here. I don't think they've got the damage though, but let's see. Void Spirit's gonna be the target right now. Rock comes sailing on through. They've got the roll as well. Chambering it up very, very nicely, but unfortunately there's just not enough gas in the tank to run this distance. Meanwhile, Seb's coming in from the side here, mid one joining in with this one as well. Meanwhile, a Macapire drop from Handskin and a Fade Bolt finish off Saxa. And actually, they almost connect onto mid one, but don't quite do so. Meanwhile, Seb pops the ultimate, throwing it down, landing it onto quite a few here. Mid one now trying to unleash onto Handskin, and with No-Tail back here, they might be able to finish the job. The poison's out onto him, but it's just the poison over. They need the right click to finish the job, and mid one will find it.
And now it leads into a tower bottom. I feel like Alliance should have spent a lot of this time just pushing top and mid out instead of committing so many heroes into the safe lane. And just play
up,
to
immediately revealed. They find S4. Do they have the follow-up though? The dual breath just about connects. That's what they need. However, Sox, oh man, he tries to outrun the Blood Right. Ends up taking a ton of damage and he gets dropped. Meanwhile, FNG just dropping down that ultimate. The Root won't cancel it. They can't get him with the right click. Saxa has to do it himself. But now FNG's a sit and duck at the front lines and that duck gets quacked. One looks for him, won't find him, and that's going to put an end to this fight. Or is it? Nico Baby's still here. And they're going to drop the Chrono onto him with this Spirit Vessel.
Too.
Maybe it's enough to bring him down. They need just a little bit more to finish off the job here, and they have it. Saxa gets the kill, doing some heavy lifting in this game along with mid one here, but they are fighting these fights. Morphling dead again. Now they look for more, but unfortunately Faceless Void's being held still. That Eruption doing so much damage with the Blood Right as well. S4 just kind of running around the side of this fight now. Meanwhile, there's damage coming through onto the Void Spirit, and boom, in he goes. Gets taken down by No-Tail. Now looking towards the hero as well. Handskin loses his life. It's S4 suddenly alone. Where did my teammates go? They just get popped. Mid one, hell no. He is fighting all the time, non-stop, looking for action, looking for violence. This man knows only violence, and he's making sure Alliance is certainly feeling what's on his mind this game. Hella fun. Oh, Handskin, see you later, buddy. And they might be looking at S4 as well here, but the Rupture's down onto Seb, meaning they can't really make much happen with it. Meanwhile, FNG tries to drop the ultimate here, but it gets cancelled out by Sox, and now with the roll forwards and the Spirit Vessel, I don't think FNG's surviving this one, but meanwhile S4 he's getting pretty quick, and Nico Baby comes in the back to blow up that hero. Meanwhile, Limp kills off Seb on the back lines and looks over towards Sox as well. Sox wants to leave.
At this point, they're starting to split push much more efficiently. Nico Baby does have a Manta to remove the silence if need be.
Yeah, but he wants to save it for the Spirit Vessel as well, is the thing. Actually connect with the Poet. They go for this. Chrono comes down. Meanwhile, he does actually manage to steal on the Handskin, but do they have enough damage to the Morphling here? It doesn't look like they do, but they've got the Chain Disable to follow it up with as well, and it isn't going to be enough. Nico Baby trying to run himself away. They need a little more, and they find it. No-Tail with the nukes once again, coming through with the damage to kill off the Morphling. Like the old days.
Well, you probably are if there's 5 heroes on you, but you know, if it's just in the middle of a fight, then it's not happening.
Yeah. You have to commit pretty hard. If it's a 5-on-1, probably not. Any other situation, and probably... They've actually seen Nico here, but the initiation is a little bit skewed. Mid one just jumping straight onto the front lines here. Has got an AJ, so feeling pretty brave. Initially jumping onto the Morphling. Meanwhile, FNG, he's in a great position here. Popping off this freezing field. They can't do anything about it. Sox just going to get run down. Meanwhile, mid one has completely failed to bring down Nico Baby. Looking towards FNG, though. Gets that kill. That's a little easier. Meanwhile, No-Tail has to pop that ultimate onto himself and back himself away. Alliance thinking of doing the same thing as well, though. Mid one running himself in. He's got himself a Chrono in 13 seconds. They can keep this fight going long enough. Maybe they can find something of it, but meanwhile, actually can be down and faces Void. Let's get caught inside that silence. He's running himself forward. He's not stopping either. Limp is going to be the target for now. Meanwhile, Hanskin, he's got himself the Time Walk, so a pretty tricky hero to bring down as he pops out Magnetize, but doesn't actually connect onto Hanskin. Meanwhile, oh, nice purge comes in from No-Tail, kicking back Hanskin as well. Meanwhile, mid one drops a Chrono onto Void Spirit, but just straight up dies in it. Oh dear, that's not the play. Meanwhile, Hanskin, he goes down. FNG, though, they want to get on top of this Faceless Void right now. He's got no Aegis. Maybe they can kill him off. There's also no ultimate on the side of No-Tail, but they're holding a steady line here, OG. They're not going to let them jump forwards and run them down that easily, but maybe they should as Limp jumps in, penetrates deep here as he said, trying to get himself back, but FNG is dead. Meanwhile, No-Tail, he's struggling, trying to find his way around this fight. They're chasing him down. Socks, though, with a nice ice path, holding 3 of them still. That is actually going to turn things around for them a little bit. Nico Baby losing his health. Mid one, they get the kill. Nico Baby's dead, and now moving across towards Limp as well. He gets ice path up, beaten on down in all directions. OG, they've actually turned this fight around on the back of that 3-man ice path from Socks. Buried us, or whatever it is they have. And yeah,
smokes.
This is them. But talking about holy smokes, this smoke might make mid one holy.
No.
Oh god, he's gonna get absolutely wrecked. Walk straight into 4 hero.
I love this play from Alliance here. This is exactly what they gotta do.
Yeah, Rupture onto Venom. Meanwhile, he's okay with it though. He's just gonna sit on the front lines, having a great time of it, really. He's coming down. Meanwhile, that's a deep dive from the Earth Spirit, trying to come into the backlines to control up FNG. Meanwhile, FNG just pops off the ultimate. Nico Baby looking forward, coming onto Socks now, knows that he can control this guy and bring him down. Meanwhile, the S4, he's just dying to the poison, to the fire, to the Spirit Vessel. Meanwhile, in the back, Limp is actually jumping on top of No-Tail. No's a big target, and then comes Nico Baby to finish the job. No-Tail's killed off Sep on the run as well. Has the poison over in about 3 seconds. Probably doesn't want to use it in this situation, though, as they lose Limp, actually.
Stolen Ice Path, and then he gets stunned up for a long time, and you can commit onto a kill like that, because you know you'll have the telekinesis to follow up with, but it's really hard at the moment. Seb, though.
Seb, yeah, this time surely he's in too deep, and he will go down, but he does buy back into this one. Meanwhile, yeah, big silence comes through. S4 as well. They've got them 2 inside the ice path. Can they finish the job, though? They're looking for No-Tail, and they will be able to get that kill. Meanwhile, Socks just turns around, drops the ice path, drops the macro fire, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Hanskin still with the stolen ice path, doing so much work. Meanwhile, he is going to lose his life as OG come back and bring him down. That's really important.
Nico
they get
Baby.
that kill as well. Meanwhile, the roll comes down. Nico Baby with the double damage, but he's surrounded by heroes, completely beleaguered, but in come his teammates, trying to help him out here. Manta gets rid of that silence. Meanwhile, mid one actually coming down onto Limp here, trying to bring him down. No-Tail helping him out as well. Throws in that purge.
He has not been able to get another item for some time now, actually. Ever since he completed that Bloodstone.
Chrono onto 2, that's a nice one, and now the follow-up damage is coming through, but the stolen Chrono landing it down in the backline. Hanskin stopping up the follow-up damage, but they've already lost S4. Meanwhile, Ice Path cuts on across onto 2, actually stolen by Nico Baby. It's mid one saved just in time by No-Tail, now dashing out the heels. Nico Baby could be in some real trouble. Can they finish the job? Yes, they can. Saxo finds him, Yules out onto the CM to stop the TP away. 3 dead, make it 4 on the side of Alliance. OG come barreling out of Roshan. One set is gone. They've got the Chrono now. They've got the Poison Nova. OG, they want to put their final mark onto this game, and in they go. Chrono comes down at last. They look towards the Rubik. He's going to be the main target here. Mid one does not have a BKB, so he's going to have to dodge out these simulators. The rushes come in, and actually Sasa coming in to join him here, but meanwhile the backlines, so Nico Baby doing a good job of beating grab the rest of the team, or is he? They haven't actually killed them off yet, and now mid one's on top of him. He's got that Spirit Vessel onto him as well. Is there anything to break it off here? There's not. He's just dead. The Morphling is out for the count. They look over towards the Bloodseeker as well. Bloodseeker trying to get himself away. He's pretty damn fast because everyone's so damn low. He gets himself out. They'll look towards Limp instead, but mid one wants to stay with his team, so he's not that bothered. He just wants to take down these buildings, focus on the objectives whilst the Morphling is dead for another 60 seconds without buyback nonetheless. And they're just going to keep on plonking away, taking down those buildings. This middle lane of barracks going their way. Now, there is a tier 2 up at bottom, so bottom lane of barracks won't be available just yet as they jump the sidelines here. So that's going to be the target, but meanwhile, in comes the Ice Path onto the Void Spirit, holding him still, but meanwhile, it's been stolen by the Rubik and thrown back down. Meanwhile, Limp is going to lose his life regardless, so wasn't there in time to save him. Limp dead, does have buyback, but he is in death. 60 seconds. This pace, this aggression, this just all-out gameplay from OG right now. They throw it back another one out. S4's in some trouble right now, but they're going to try and back him up as Limp jumps into this fight. A roll in from Saxa, going to try and help him out here. S4's going to die. Again. And Limp, he might be in some trouble as well. He uses himself up, but when he comes down, he's going to be in the nice path. He's just brought back into this one, and he's going to die. Also, 90 seconds, no Limp. They just go back to get in those barracks, but you know what? They might be looking for the win right now. OG, they are so close to actually taking the whole damn game. They haven't lost anything. They haven't lost anything, and the GGs are going to get dropped. Game number 2, it goes to OG.
Get enough farm where you just like run down a lane and force the AM to come back and fight, instead of you having to catch it. So when he blinks into the engagement, you just turn around and attack it.
Top lane, a bit of
There you
action
go, like
breaking out here. Sox maybe in some trouble, and by maybe in some trouble, I mean he's absolutely going to get his chips taken on down up in the top lane. Seb joining in the party. Hawk is out.
Oh, mid one. Taking a lot of damage here from Limp too.
But there's a Roar coming down onto the back here. They're trying to find S4 once again, unleashing onto the Bloodseeker. They need a little bit more. Will they get it? Yes, they will. S4 goes down. They find their kill. Meanwhile, FNG also not looking that healthy. They'll bring down Sox with him. Hookshot across though. Antimate's in trouble. The right clicks are coming in, but no, the Cog's actually helping him out. Mid one runs himself out, and Hanskin's the one to go down. Now Ember Spirit silenced up by No-Tell. He's in some trouble. Does he have a remnant? He does, and he's out safe.
Indeed.
Just vibing out, hitting the creeps. Enjoying life.
Got a Yasha.
Meanwhile,
got a
OG, the rest of the team listening to some high-tempo heavy metal right now, but it's actually going to be the Rupture which unleashes onto No-Tail, forcing him back out. Getting pretty low here even as they'll roll away Saxa, but a nice little catch here from S4 with the Blood Right's going to see the Air Spirit. S4's really hungry for it, but in comes a Roar, in comes a Macropass straight away on top of it as well. Nice reactions there from Sox, but it doesn't make a difference. Saxa still going down. No-Tail jumps in, 3-man coil. Where is the follow-up? Where is the damage? Well, it's not really there. And now the puck is going to be left alone a little bit. He's trying to get himself up, and the hook shot comes in to make sure that silence connects. Beautifully done from Hanskin, chaining it up nicely and making sure the puck goes down.
Maybe just back off after the Earth Spirit dies. Would have been pretty solid trade. TB also
popped waiting for mid one here. Is he going to be okay?
Mid one.
No, he is not. Holy that was a lot of damage.
Hates going for Monkey King bar normally. Prefers to have stat items.
Meanwhile, there's a bit of engagement breaking out here. The call is out onto 2. Lim could be in some danger here if there's any kind of follow-up, but there doesn't seem to be. The puck's actually run himself back out of the backlines. Mid one's trying to jump onto FNG instead, trying to find that easy target. Meanwhile, Hansker just gets obliterated. Mid one still trying to fight up here. He is ruptured up, so he blinks away, goes to the TP right in front of FNG, but gets away with it. Meanwhile, the rest of the team, well, they're actually getting handled a little bit by Puck. Uh-oh. He didn't make the jaunt. Now he's in some trouble. Right click's coming in from Nico, baby. Puck, he's going to sit inside the jaunt for as long as he can. Now No-Tail trying to get himself away, but the chains will catch him, and down he shall go, along with Stacks on the sidelines as well. Link max movement, and all's well.
I think it's like 1,250. I don't know what the number is. It actually should say on the Blood Seeker's Rupture spell.
Probably. Uh-oh, No-Tail. He reacts a little bit too late there that he has been seen. The jaunt will come down. Maybe he gets out of this one, or maybe they actually fight this. Coil onto 3. Mid one's coming. He's looking for a target. Jump into the back, trying to find FNG. Brings him down, but look at Nico, baby, with the double damage, just tearing him in two. FNG is dead, but Sox is going to now fall. Nico, baby, they've actually realized this guy is going to be a bit of an issue, but they're trying to bring down the other heroes, and Hanskin does die to Aurora and an Orb.
Like, that's just how their lineup works, right?
Yeah,
they got the TB. Exactly.
Kiro, Sox trying to do something, trying to disrupt this Roshan the only way he knows how, by throwing fire and ice into it. Unfortunately, it's not enough to deter Senor Baby Nico. But there's a split push going on here. Mid one, he's already taken the tier 3 tower along with No-Tail.
This is so big.
They're going for the barracks. Guys. Yep. Well, they're going to try and stay and finish the Roshan. Now the hook shot comes in along with the Rupture out onto the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage actually abyssals across over towards the Blood. Oh my god, they got the Aegis too! That damage they take down too! The Aegis gets lost just as quickly as he picks it up. And now, just like that, they're gone.
Mid one going for a BKB next item.
Seb, Raw out onto Hanskin, but he's also surrounded by a little Blood right here.
They want Oracle.
Really they want Oracle. They're trying to mess up with Hanskin. Yeah, that is a big target. He's down to half health already. Meanwhile, No-Tail got to play around here, but he's in some trouble. He has got the jaunt to try and get himself out, but unfortunately he's in no man's land right now, and the damage is in thick and fast with the Rupture onto him as well. Trying to run away, but there's a TB waiting for him, and they'll bring down the puck. Meanwhile, on the backline, so they do actually blob one, but that's a huge jump in from the AM. What is you doing, kiddo? That is the wrong side of the fight. He jumps in to kill off the Oracle, but gives his own life for it. Not at all the play you're looking for there. Bulldozer mode. Meanwhile, Zaxa tries to go for the creep wave here. Yeah, he has been jumped. Let's see if he can get out of this one. Roll forwards. Yeah, that's a long roll. He's good. Meanwhile, Lions.
They're going for it.
They're going for the win. Nico, baby, he's popping them in a multis. They're going for this one. Sox is like starting to sweat a little bit, going, guys, I don't have enough ice paths for this. One tier 4's dropped. The other one, Suns go the same way. OG, it's time to go. G, and now they go in under the kicking back. And they go, baby, they pop the BKB and Mordring taken down Sox. Sox does not have buyback for this one, but they've already brought back on the aim as well, so they have to take this fight. But mid one, he's stuck in the back line. Oh, the hook shot, it misses. That is a big miss from Hanskin. Now they're using and abusing the Shadow Amulet just to keep himself nearby, killing off balls at the same time as well. And look at Seb just getting chopped apart. Has the buyback, uses it, but unfortunately Sox is down, and he does not have the buyback. But meanwhile, mid one comes to the backline, kills with FNG. FNG, but now they've got the Earth Spirit kind of held still here, trying to get the rollout, not going to happen. Earth Spirit's going to die as well, and now back to the high ground they go. Alliance, how do you like it when they put on all this pressure? OG, they are not leaving your high ground, and they're just going to go through the back door of the Ancient. Are you kidding? That's...
What is going on?
They've got a singular creep.
All right.
Who cares? They've got the damage. They don't care about backdoor protection. Come on. A little bit more. Seb coming forward. Mid one coming in as well. There's a repair kit coming on down around the edge. It's going to be enough. BKB drop. Nico Baby just trying to slap away at it, but the roll comes in for himself. They're trying to actually take this one as Lupus. Some leg comes down to the sidelines onto the Epispirit. He explodes. They actually take him down, but Nico Baby chopping away at Seb. Seb's going to die 100 seconds. Surely this is it. Surely they must die, but they still have no creeps on the repair kit. It's going to work. These monsters dead for 60
the creeps.
seconds.
They're in the base. He's got the meta. They're going to come in.
Yep, this is going to be the final moments for Alliance if they can make it work here. But then they go on the back lines, immediately trying to roll in mid one, pop that BKB and trying to find themselves a target, but the target's not making itself very viable. They will take down FFG, but look at the damage onto mid one. Mid one's taken out. That's their big damage dealer gone, and down goes the sack as well. Meanwhile, No-Tail try to make something happen, but there is no magic to be found in this game with 5 heroes dead. Wow, they made a meal of it with an ultra kill on the back of Nico Baby. He kills everybody, and with it, the Ancient shall fall, and Alliance shall be the victors in this best of 3.